It's one of the best podcasts ever. Ever. Top 5 dead or alive.
Welcome to Pod Caviar. I'm your host, Tony, coming at you live from the Empire of Caviar Studios, located in beautiful Los Angeles, California. It's been gloomy out here, man. The weather's been mad crazy, bro. We went down to San Diego a couple weeks ago, and it was gloomy down there. But then, I guess this time of the year, and I don't ever remember this, all of a sudden it's June, halfway through June. Right? Tomorrow's the 15th, yeah. And it's like gloomy and cloudy all of a sudden, man. Every day, bro. Actually, you know what? Yesterday it was sunny. It used to be this, right? It would be like gloomy and foggy or whatever. And then in the morning, right? And then once it hit about 9, 10, the sun would come up. And sometimes, even before then, the sun would come up. And, because I'm in the valley. So once the sun started creeping up over them hills or whatever, it would burn all that shit off. But now it's like, whatever. Now it just stay gloomy. And then, hold on. I'll check the weather real quick. Because, like, I heard it was supposed to rain this weekend. Oh, yo, it's supposed to rain tonight. Yo! It's supposed to rain from 8. Oh, shit, nah. Oh, hell nah, bro. It's supposed to rain from 8 o'clock to all the way through tomorrow. And then, oh, no, and then we're going to be straight, though. Them temperatures looking right, though. This is the type of shit, this is the type of weather I like. Besides the gloominess shit, like, but if it was a bright, sunny day, no clouds in the sky, maybe like a cloud or two, you know what I'm saying? But like, here's the highs: 70, 73, 77, 85, 77, 73, 78, 81, 79, and 79. See, this is, if it was this, the good thing about LA is that like most of the year it's around this temp, right? Very rarely will you need a big coat. You know what I'm saying? Back in Baltimore, you needed a big coat. Certain parts of the year, you needed that big coat. Out here, you don't really need that big coat. I got a big coat, but I don't never really wear it, you know? But yeah, damn, it's gonna rain. Shit, I was gonna do some Ubering, bro. Big shout out to everybody that supported the last episode. If you haven't checked it out, please do so right now. And if you haven't subscribed, the fuck are you waiting for, bro? Like every episode, this goes back to episode 1. Press subscribe. If you here right now hearing me telling you subscribe. It's free. I ain't asking you for shit. You press a button on your screen and turn the notifications on so that you know when I upload, right? And you got 2 ears, so we got 2 podcasts. The other one being the 1 Gram Army podcast. All right? Get that wherever you get your podcast from. And of course, Pod Caviar is the most widely available podcast in the world. So you already know we on Apple. We on Spotify. We on a bunch of other shit too, bro. Hold on. Let me see. We got some time today, man. I got time today, cuh. Remember that? What the fuck? Yeah, if you notice, I changed the name of the pod. It's still Pod Caviar, but I did some SEO tricks. I'm real heavy into SEO right now on everything social media because it's real heavy right now, especially TikTok. And then, so it's Pod Caviar, a ranting comedy podcast, which it fits how the podcast has evolved, right? And I've always been the one to be like, never be afraid of changing or whatever, personally, professionally, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just don't stay the same. Don't stay the same. You feel me? So it's Pod Caviar, Ranting Comedy Podcast. And the reason why I added that is to give it some SEO in the title so that the search engines know that it's just not Pod Caviar. Because if Pod Caviar was this big, well-known, worldwide, intergalactic podcast, I wouldn't have to do this, right? More than likely, I would not have to do this. But since I'm not intergalactically known, then I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that when I upload or the podcast exists on the internet, it makes it very easy for search engines to index or list it on their sites if you add some SEO. So what are we going to do here? I looked online, I did some research, and I came up with adding certain keywords that let you know what the podcast is about. So it's a ranting comedy podcast. It's funny, it's comedic. I rant. I'm gonna do some ranting today. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let me tell you, everything that Pod Caviar is on, all the services that Pod Caviar is on. This is why I call it the most widely available podcast in the world. I don't just say it because it sounds cool and it's catchy. How do you get to your fucking things? All right. Hey, in the meantime, go to shirtcaviar.com. Just scroll down to the bottom of the front page. You feel me? If you see something that you like, use promo code OGA for 10% off your order at shirtcaviar.com. I'm preparing a new drop right now. It's going to come out hopefully before the end of the month. I got to make sure I got everything in order. I got to get some vinyl. I did the film to garment press that came out very well. I think I wore the shirt a couple times. I washed it once. It's good. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do another test run just to make sure. And then, man, look, the summer's here. It's coming here, and I want to make sure that the brand is in a position to take off, so that when it's ready to go, we can launch as in literally launch into past the stratosphere, right? And just take off. So that's why we're heavy with the SEOs. Shirt Caviar has done a lot of SEO on it in and of itself as well. And so is Pod Caviar. And then I'm going to do the same thing for Game Caviar once I get the streaming back up and going. That's coming back. So do these things for your brand. I'm not just talking to it to damn break my arms, jacking myself off, talking about myself, right? I'm telling you to learn the techniques. SEO is free. Everything that I told you is free, right? You could use SEO techniques for anything, basically. It don't matter whether it's a TikTok video, the podcast, a YouTube video, a gaming stream. It don't fucking matter, bro. SEO is free. Find a couple keywords that relate to what you're doing, and basically do this. What would you, if you were searching for your own shit, what would you type in Google? What words would you use to type in to search for your own brand? And then those words, incorporate those, write those down so you can incorporate those, and then also do your research on other similar brands, videos, whatever, streams, and then find those hashtags, find those SEO words, and then incorporate those as well. But yeah, look, man, look at all the listen, these are all the destinations. So when I upload an episode of Pod Caviar, here's where it goes: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the podcast page on Libsyn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music / Audible, Samsung, Player FM, Odyssey. I thought it said Audacity. Deezer, Ghana, Gaana. I think that's African. Savin? What the fuck is that? Boom Play in Reso. What the fuck is Boom Play, bro? Boom Play sound like some boom and shit. Yeah, boom my shit, bro. Search Google for Boom Play. What is this? Download music on Boom Play. Oh, Boom Play or Boom Play Music is an Africa-focused media. I'm going back to the motherland. Pod Caviar's in the motherland. All my Africans stand up. Africans over there listening to Pod Caviar. Oh, this is Geo Savan is Indian. So, yo, see what I mean, bro? The most widely available podcast in the world. I got Indians listening to my shit, bro. Shout out to the Indians. Bollywood, bro. Bollywood. Put me in y'all Bollywood movies, bro. I'm built for this shit, bro. Shout out to India. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to the continent of Africa. It's bigger than most countries in this world. You know what I mean? What's Resco? Search Google for Resco. Resco is a new music. Blah blah blah. Next, Resco is a new music service for the next generation of music enthusiasts, offering an enhanced music discovery platform. Tens of millions of genuine music, and you know what's on there? Pod Caviar, the most widely available podcast in the world. And I'm pretty sure this Ghana, Gaana, is African too. Hold on. Ghana is, no, it's India. So oh man, yo, the empire of caviar is taking over India, bro. People in India listening to Pod Caviar. It's real good shit, right? Yeah, see? $15 a month is what lip sync costs, and they send my podcast around the world and made it the most widely available podcast in the world. But listen, you wouldn't know if you don't subscribe, and you can subscribe for free. Press subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and then you're in. You're in. It don't matter where you are in the world. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get in your ears, bruh. I'm dead ass. All right. So today we got two topics to talk about. Two topicos. Dos topicos. Where's my list at? Okay. All right. Where we at right now? Because I might have to damn stretch it out. Oh, we had 12 minutes right now. We had 12 minutes. You know, I'm always online searching for the craziest shit ever, man. I came across this story about these this couple in Las Vegas that said they have found some 8-foot aliens that crashed in their backyard or whatever, right? I'm on TMZ right now. Hold on. Oh no. All right, I'm on TMZ right now. The TMZ article says the Las Vegas area family reported seeing aliens roaming in their backyard after a supposed crash landing. And the crazy part, something strange was caught on the police body cam. Okay, great. So let's see. Blah, blah, blah. So 2 cop units showed up. It said one came out to further interview the family, and after a cop reported seeing the object, giving credence, at least at first, to their story, relayed via dispatch. Unfortunately, that seems to be the only somewhat solid thing that was filmed that night. Despite the family's claims, they don't have any smoking gun picture or video of the aliens they described, although there's one clip taken by them that's being picked apart. The video shows the family reacting to something past their backyard gate and possibly their driveway. Some claim to see 2 aliens here, but it's eye of the beholder as usual? What the fuck does that mean? In the end, Las Vegas Metro ended up closing the case as unfounded. You see, and then we get another alien story of we're definitely not alone, where this guy, he's a whistleblower, alleges that the military has this alien spacecraft that, like, it looks small on the outside, but it's bigger on the inside, and that it can morph space-time. And it's like, bruh, first of all, okay, let's be the devil's advocate and say, yeah, okay, they do have it. But what if it's just super secret technology that the military has, right? There's technology that the military has that seems alien, right? Even stealth technology seems alien. And I'm sure when people first saw the stealth bombers, they were like, holy shit, that's an alien spacecraft, right? Even the F-117s, the little stealth fighter planes, the first ones, like the little mini stealth bombers, right? I don't, you know, and this guy, David Grusch, 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 Congress is preparing a hearing on what he says. He's a whistleblower. He claims that the military has alien spacecraft. Like, bro, here's what I'm saying, bro. If you used to work for, it's the same argument that I made with that other fucking loser who claimed to be from Area 51 or whatever. Like, if you guys are real or whatever, that's fine, and what you're saying is true. But A, have some fucking respect and loyalty to your fucking country. Okay? I've served in the military. All right? I had a secret clearance or whatever. Like, it's you are not supposed to be being a whistleblower. Dude, running to the media and talking about shit that you swore you would never talk about for clout makes you look like a fucking loser in my eyes, bro. This shit is not interesting. It's not funny. It's not cute. Like, what are you doing this for? Right? And then part of me is like, you're full of shit anyway, because if the government has all this alien technology, alien spaceship, all this other secret shit, and then just look at the history of what the federal government has been accused of doing, overthrowing governments, assassinations, all this shit, and you want to go out there and fucking run your mouth about some aliens and UFOs because the public needs to know, and they didn't kill you, that leads me to know that you're probably full of shit, right? Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me being negative. If it's real and you're out here running your mouth and yapping and doing all these interviews and shit, like, bruh, shut the fuck up. Are you serious, bruh? Are you serious? And now with these people with the 8-foot aliens, they had 8-foot aliens. Look, this isn't 1992. It's 2023. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has some way, and even not even a cell phone, but there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. Right? Most of the time you don't even see them. You don't even know they're there. But because they are there, why has there never been any real solid video proof that aliens exist? Do aliens have some sort of technology that makes cameras not work or just make them really fuzzy? Yeah? Yeah? Really? Even if they had the technology to make digital cameras not work, what about the old analog cameras or yeah, they're like the analog cameras that didn't have any electronics, but just, you know, took the pictures and shit, right? Even back in the day, nobody but the US government. That's it. Do I believe aliens exist? Yes, there's life on other planets in this galaxy. But as I explained before, space. It's wide open. What you can't do is, and I'm saying this not as a scientist, not as an engineer, not as anybody, but I understand the reality of the situation, right? And I went through this before. Even at light speeds, you still have to travel a distance, right? There's no wormhole, because if somebody would see a wormhole, there's cameras pointed at every corner and everything on this planet. There's more cameras pointed up at space because there's always somebody looking for something, right? So how are aliens able to get here and not be traced? Is it a portal? Are they time travelers? And I don't even think time travel is real, because to me, time travel is one way. You may be able to distort time, and we know this because of what we've seen with black holes, the way gravity can distort time. So there might be some sort of connection between those two. Right. And as far as time travel goes, right, because there's definitely a connection, like this has been proven. But as far as time travel goes, it's not a get in a time machine, get in the DeLorean, type in a number, and then you're back in 1987, right? No, I think that it's more so you can do what Max Payne did in a video game and do a bullet time to where you can slow down time to a certain extent, but it only lasts a few, you can only do it for so long, right? Do they have like portals like Rick and Morty? And see, that might be a thing where you have this intergalactic travel through portals in the portal gun. Maybe the aliens are doing that. Maybe they can open up a portal that's quick enough to get that craft here, but it shuts and that like that piece of shit craft crashes somewhere and then recover it. Maybe that's what it is, right? That's more believable than them traveling between point A and point B, even through light speed. It's going to take them forever. How are they able to live that long, right? Okay, so let's say aliens can live that long. Sure. Okay, right. Nobody saw them, no video, no nothing, right? What are they here for? Are they just here because we're a habitable planet? Are they on other planets? Because humans have this very narrow-minded view on what's habitable and what's not habitable. For us, third rock from the sun, with a perfect distance from the sun to where we're here and probably Mars can sustain life. Okay? But you get any closer, you're going to burn up. You get any further, you're going to freeze to death. Now, I think that we can get farther away and still be good, but we can't go to like Venus, which is the next closest planet to the sun, because it's too hot. It's literally too hot. We can't go to Mercury because that's even closer to the sun. We'll definitely burn up there. It's easier to warm up than it is to cool down. So with that being said, we go farther away from the sun. We got Mars. And then what's the next planet? I guess, it doesn't matter because it's too far away. It'll be too far away. Right? And I think it's like Jupiter or some shit, or Saturn, right? So the farther you go away from the sun, the more it's going to be like, you're not going to be able to survive, or it's going to be harder to survive, right? For humans. But we haven't detected any intelligent life on any of these other planets, and we're always looking at the planets in our solar system. So where are they at? Where are the aliens at? I think it's portals, Rick and Morty style. My firm belief is that Hollywood has been programming us through these shows, even not intentionally, right? But when we do find aliens, when they make contact with us, it's going to be something that we've seen before, either through a movie or a show. But I'm thinking it's got to be like Rick and Morty with the portal, and they come here and they get stuck, right? And I was thinking about that the other day. It was like, that's a very, very... It looks cool on the show. I love Rick and Morty. It's like my favorite show. I'm waiting for it to come back. But it's like, yo, that's a crazy, crazy thing to deal with in real life. Because what if you get there and your portal gun dies or gets fucked up or gets confiscated, or you go to a realm that's inhabitable, right? What are you going to do? You're fucked. You're going to be stuck in whatever realm, whatever planet that you're on. And that's probably what happened to these aliens. So, 8-foot aliens in Las Vegas that nobody has a video of and nobody's saying anything, no evidence of any crash or whatever, right? Nothing? All right. In 2023, let's be for real. Big shout out to the 1 Gram Army podcast. Check out Graham, wherever you get your podcast from. Subscribe to the 1 Gram Army podcast. And because you got 2 ears, we got 2 podcasts. This one being the other one, Pod Caviar. Again, subscribe. We just got finished talking about aliens, bro. It was a great conversation. I hate these modern podcasts. Most of the modern podcasts today are about dating, and most of them are dusty, corny ass men talking about women. You know the problem with women? Like, shut the fuck up. Fucking losers. I hate that shit, bro. I hate it because it's oversaturated. The whole the entire podcast market. It reminds me of old YouTube. Remember when YouTube was popping? In the heydays of YouTube, when everybody was gaming, when I started Game Caviar, and I was making like bank on YouTube before they changed the rules. Everybody was getting paid. Everybody was happy. Everybody was, it was insane, right? But then it became oversaturated because everybody was doing the same thing, screaming at Call of Duty, myself included. But the thing is, the difference is, and I always told people this, figure out how to set yourself apart from everybody else. What's everybody else doing, man? You're screaming at COD. Okay, well then I'm screaming at COD too. How could I scream at COD differently from you? Well, I added the watermark. I switched up the games. I started adding like custom intros. I went on Fiverr and I found one of those guys that do the voice for the movies. And then he had this is a Game Caviar production. Nobody else had that, man. And then I had the gaming videos of the gaming news videos where it was like I went through like top 5 news stories of the week or whatever. And then at the bottom of the screen, I had to scroll that like CNN and Fox News and all these other news companies have now at the bottom of the screen. Nobody else was doing that, right? Even still, it got oversaturated, and then YouTube changed the game, and then we stopped getting paid unless you were like the top 1%, which was, you know, a bunch of bullshit. And so podcast is the same thing, except podcast is, it's oversaturated like YouTube got, but it's different because not everybody is governed by the same website or server or whatever, or service. And you know, it's just weird, man. Pod Caviar is never going to be some weird ass dating website or dating podcast where we just sit around and talk about women all the time. A bunch of guys, well, you know what women should do, what women should do, what women should do. Shut the fuck up. A bunch of dusty losers talking about women because they can't get pussy. That's all that is. But anyway, the other thing that I was going to talk about today is, you know how you look up movie trailers now and they show you like a little preview of the trailer before the trailer, and it's like, the trailer starts now. I hate that shit. It's stupid. It's a dumbass fucking idea. I don't know what's going on with the dogs in the background. They're going ape shit. But we're at 27 minutes, and that was basically it. Listen, just start the fucking trailer, bro. Just start the trailer. If I go on YouTube and I search for the Flash trailer and I click on the Flash trailer, I expect the Flash trailer to start. I don't need you to tell me that the Flash trailer is about to start now. Just start the fucking trailer. I know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. I typed it in, the Flash trailer. I don't need a 5-second clip of telling me about some shit that I went to the website and I searched for and I found and I clicked on and now I'm watching. Just start the fucking trailer. Start the video. Jesus Christ. Shit. What else? I guess that's pretty much it. The music has stopped playing. I ran out of the music. Go to shirtcaviar.com. Listen, another great episode, right? And this is the meat and potatoes of Pod Caviar, the evolution of a podcast. This is what Pod Caviar is. Go back and listen to the old episodes. They still hold weight. They're still great. Graham and I did a bunch of great content, bunch of great episodes, the series, the different seasons. Listen, if you're going to start a podcast, break it up into seasons. I'm telling you, it's a great idea because you can interject your own programmed and scheduled breaks, and it's not going to seem like it's weird, right? So I can do 5 episodes of season 8 and then take a mid-season break like a TV show, right? Or like a podcast or some sort of entertaining, what is this called? A production, right? And nobody's going to say any shit. Nobody's going to say anything. Not any shit. Nobody's going to say anything, right? Because it makes sense. You've already been programmed to do this with TV shows. So why can't you use that same concept for a podcast? I'm always dropping knowledge because I want everybody to win. It's enough money out here for everybody. But for God's sakes, do not start another dating podcast, you fucking lonely cornballs. All right. I'm being your host, Tony. This has been Pod Caviar. Thank you for listening. I'm out. Peace.